Hello there, I am Izzy Tagliatelli and welcome back to Malaysian Artifact. We are in the Jungle Valley today, and as you can see, this is very reminiscent of our original Lost Valley from Tomb Raider 1. So while we're here, we may as well kill the Velociraptors, and they will run away. But yeah, just stand here and they'll not get you. So we always have to coax them back again. Okay, that's it, he is down. So once you have killed them, I'm just going to come around to this right hand side. There's not much over here, but there is a secret. So that's very sneakily behind this waterfall. So we're getting a big flare build up again, so don't be worried to use your flares from now on. And we have a small medpack and 3 pickups of Uzi Clips. So yeah, we do start to pick up a lot more flares in this level. Okay, so basically now, ahead of me, that is a door. We need to get that open. So come on over, grab this med pack that we can see sitting here. And then we can grab another med pack over in this corner. And we will have a few more raptors. They do take a moment to actually spawn. I feel like that first one died really easily. I don't know why. Maybe I shot it more than I realized. Oh. It's fine. Thought he was going to take a chomp out of me. But anyway, once the coast is clear, just head through into this section, this corner over here. We will have a little army of compies marching towards us. Okay, and now I'm just going to equip my shotgun and save the game. We're going to have a T-Rex. I mean, spoiler alert, we will actually have 2 T-Rexes. So they're very... I don't know if they're buggy or they're just a little funky to try and deal with. But you can one-shot them with the shotgun. Sometimes there's a situation where you can just aim for the stomach on a T-Rex with the shotgun and it is instant kill. These ones, it seems like you have to shoot them in the side, but that's still not kind of instant kill. It's weird. If you get it wrong, they will annihilate you. This first one, I've figured out the strat, so just follow this tile line as I am doing. Here he comes. And he'll come towards me and turn. There we go, it took a few shots, I got him. Yeah, so he will turn, or she, beg my pardon, don't want to assume, and then you can shoot that one pretty easily. And now I will just go ahead and spawn another enemy, but just so you know, the main thing we're doing here to open the door back in the previous section where I came from, you just need to make some jumps into that little cave up there, but I'm going to do quite a few things before I do that. So just on this tile, we will spawn a pterodactyl. So 4 or 5 shots with the shotgun, depending how close you are. And there are some pickups in this swamp as well. So to see them, let me come a little deeper. You do have to just toggle the look button to see them on the ground. So plenty of ammo is given for this level set, so don't be afraid to use your weapons. It's actually nice to have a fun mix for once. And it's very good to be able to utilize the shotgun, especially in this level. There we go. So I am now going to grab a secret as well. So continue on into this corner if you would like all the secrets. And this secret's kind of a very strange one, so let me show you. I have 7 secrets right now. Okay, so the secret chimed when I stood on this tile specifically, and we have another chime. Funny thing is, if I step on this tile first, and then this one, you don't get another chime. However, it still tells you you now have 9 secrets. And I'm moving around a bit because the T-Rex can get you here, especially on the shotgun tile. That's the tile that triggers this second T-Rex. And it's not so easy to shoot it in the side, as I did say. That's why it's tough. So I'm gonna save. Ideally, I would like for the T-Rex to leave. And then I've got a better, better chance to shoot it in the wider open area. Kind of don't really want to waste the shots, but there we go. Beautiful. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, it's weird, but it was successful. So sometimes I run through there if I'm having trouble. But let's continue with the order of business. So up to here, equipping my pistols. And it is dark in here, just lighting a flare to drop it down. Kill the bats. And then at the end we have the lever. There we go, I kind of accidentally cut away there, but that shows those doors are now open. And back to the shotgun, we have another enemy spawned. So kind of, whoop, I hit the tree, kind of a pain in the butt. If you choose not to kill a T-Rex for any reason, perhaps you're just struggling to get it to die. But now we can head straight through to the newly opened area. So if you didn't shoot any T-Rexes, they can still come into this area, so, just be warned. And we do need to open these doors. That's easy peasy. This jump switch is right here. And I'm not entirely sure if they can come here, so as you can see, we have another familiar situation reminiscent of Tomb Raider 1. I don't often stick around long enough to see if the T-Rexes will come in here. There was just the one time I gave up trying to kill them, and I ran away. So they do stomp around, but if you climb up either left or right side, as I am doing, I'm climbing up this left side first specifically, they tend to stop being so stompy once you're up here, so I think perhaps they'll come if you are on the ground level, but not up here. I don't know for sure though. But anyway, at the end we have a small medpack and a large medpack. Next we have a timed situation to get the doors at the end open, so that lever to do so is on this right hand side. So this is timed, it's quite a snug timer, but you need to look out for this second gap from the lever. This has this broken column and you'll need to hop over this in order to make the timer in time. So the darts will not poison you as such. I'm surprised I didn't get hit. Couple more pterodactyls. Easy peasy. Okay, and for me, this particular pterodactyl is always stuck. Perhaps not for you on your playthrough. I'm not going to tell you that, you know, this guy is always stuck forever. But just on my playthroughs. But also, if you do end up jumping around to avoid them, be careful of this hole. This is a spike trap. So do not fall in there, obviously. Next, I will grab yet another secret, so straight into the water, and we can see this very suspicious door that we can open. So a pretty obvious secret, really. So just swim through, and then we can grab our items. So large medpack, and then we have the crossbow, so this will be very handy for much later on. And then we can exit. And then just swim back out again. While we're in the water, we do need to pull this lever right here, so the levers do blend in very well in this level set. This one's a little more obvious though than what the previous ones have been. But that has opened up the exit of this particular area, so right over there in the corner, this door has opened and we can leave. And the door will hit you in the ass on the way through. Gotta be quick. So we have these blades now. Just have to hop through these blades, it's not too tricky. I do favour doing a standing jump to the side. Tiny bit of damage. Sometimes you can do no damage. I think it depends on a difficulty setting that the builder has initiated. I'm not sure. But these ones do tend to hit me a lot. But not much, so it's fine. I don't remember my last save, so I'll go ahead and save my game. Okay, so easily get through these doors. Careful here, we have kind of a lava pit we'll need to run and jump across. And there we go. So in this new area we have some compies hiding in the corner. We can grab this medpack, and there's really not much in this little snug area, but we can grab yet another secret. So just move this block out of the way of this little crawl space. And there we go. So in the previous area, you remember I said careful of the hole because it's a spike trap. Well, that's actually the secret area that we're heading to. That will lead to the secret, except if you do survive the spikes, you're trapped down here because that block is blocking the opening, so you'll never be able to get out, unfortunately. here we go, very careful. It's the middle tile that is the spike trap. So just avoid the middle. So the first item we're picking up here, that is a grenade. We're going to be grabbing the grenade gun at some point. We have yet another shotgun. So plenty of chances for the shotgun. Some shotgun shells. And some arrows. We have poison and explosive. So the tips you can see. Poison is the yellowy kind of orange. And explosive is the red. Okay, so now we're done in this area, we can move on to the next area, and that kind of stops you in your tracks, that sound, and you can see this boulder. Also, we have some friends join us as well, so let's just get out of here quick. And then just jump. Whoa, dang it. That's not the first time she suddenly stopped right there. There we go. Laura seems to kind of want to stop right there sometimes. But anyway, hop out of the path of the boulder and then shoot this snake. Okay, and then right opposite where we slid down into this area, there is a crowbar at the furthest wall. So go ahead and use that straight away right here. And so that has opened a door in this area. So we're doing a lot of puzzles based on opening the next door within this space. So there's quite a few doors. So head on through the first door. Very odd choice of music. And a very dark area. So I first played this without any flares. I ran out. But this lever here will open the next door in the area. And if I just show you just around here, the door to exit is right over there. So I do need to open it. Once I do, if I step onto this trigger tile, that door will close. So we'll need to find a way to avoid that. So here is the lever that will let us out again. Let's grab a new flare. Okay, and then right opposite is this crawl space. So this will take us around that trigger tile. Awesome stuff. So now locate the next door which has opened. So that's right over in this corner. Oh boy, we have some lava jumps. So when you come into a room like this, you always think like, oh dear. But actually this isn't so bad. Hopping from the two flame columns is the trickiest bit. The rest is actually super easy. Okay, so just careful of the flame. You can stand in the corners, of course. The best way I deal with this is a standing jump doesn't get you far enough to grab the edge of that column, and a running jump takes you too far. So you're better off doing the half tile jump. Anytime I recommend that you do that, I do like to explain how it works, because a lot of people, I understand, do struggle to do it. So basically it is 2 walking steps. So just as your running jump, you do 2 running steps and then jump. So 2 walking steps and then release the walk to press the jump button. So I highly recommend you stay in this very corner. So I'm just coming around to make sure I am in the very corner. because as we hop over to the next column, that flame jet can still set you on fire. This is a very frustrating jump, but the rest of it is just fine. So we want to make sure we grab the very corner of the block ahead. So as you go forward, just make sure the dome on this flame next to you is not domed. There we go. And there we go. One thing you can do is shimmy around the side of this block, but the flame has been known to set me on fire as well. So a very short interval to pass that, kind of a tricky flame. But from here, just very easy standing jumps. And then straight up to the monkey bars and follow them around. Okay, so at the end here we have this bronze sphere, and picking that up opens this door ahead. So let's head on through. So we do have an incredibly dark maze to deal with. So straight away we can see more flares, thank goodness. And if I go straight forward, I was going to put a map up on the screen. I'll pause it because I don't want to use up all my flares. So I was going to put a map up on the screen, but I figured out, you know, the way to show you and to word the description as well, that I don't think a map is needed. I think I've done a pretty good job of just telling and showing as it is. I don't need to do the map situation. But anyway, straight forward from entering, as you can see, there's the door. Straight line, and we have a secret right over here. So grab the ladder, but do be careful, there is a spike trap at the very bottom. But we do have a revolver and some ammo for it. And then carefully oh my goodness, my flare went out. Straight back up. Okay, so straight back up from the secret. Just make sure your flare is not about to go out. Okay, and right back to where I began. So we have this left turn just here. We're going to come all the way around just for some items. More flares, thank goodness, because you do need them in this maze section. Okay, so from here, just come straight forward. Follow the path around. Follow to the right. And just here, this is the misleading bit, because straight ahead, this is a sneaky crawl space. Come to the middle tile in order to climb out of here. We have some high sections either side, so you'll have to be in the middle. And then the right turn over here. Let me actually first show you. We are at a crossroads intersection, so to speak. Straight ahead, this is a spike pit. You don't want to fall down there. But it's good to find these things to have a landmark to work with. So it's good to have a marker point. So the crossroads facing the spike pit, turn right just for some items. We will have more flares, so it probably is worth picking up these items if you need flares. So also Uzi Clips as well. Okay, and then find your way back to the crossroads. Here we are. So on my right is the spike pit. From here, just keep going in a straight line. Just go straight forward. And then when you can't go forward anymore, just take a right. And just here, the paths kind of fork off, but that's fine. If you go straight forward, we can grab a secret. There we go, climb back out. And now we do need to continue in this direction, and you can't really get lost anymore. So ahead of me is a dead end anyway. We'll need to come this way. And there's the exit. You've made it. Well done you. Before leaving though, we do still need to just come around and find this lever. This is the one that's going to open the next door. Okay, so right here, this is the last room. We won't be coming back to this section. So we've got a slope before sliding down. You'll probably want to make sure to grab some more ammo. Just for good measure, of course. We do have so much ammo given to us in this level set. So Uzi Clips and Revolver ammo. And if I look down the slope, we can see there is a rope. So we do need to hop off the slope and grab the rope. Before I do that, there's some items in the water that I'm going to get. So just be sure to be all the way to the left side, because there's some raised ground section. And you can easily just, you know, die. If you land on all of this, it's not going to break your fall. So Medpack, and we do have some more Uzi Clips. I love the Uzis, so I'm very grateful for all the ammo. I'm not sure where to use it yet. Use the Uzis, I mean. There's not been too much need for it so far, but of course I will try and do my best to make the most of all this ammo given. Before climbing back up the slope, there's yet more items we can grab. So some arrows just here. We have 2 lots of normal arrows and... Is it 2? Yes, there we go. 2 normal and then 1 lot of poison and more flares. Okay, so I'm getting rid of my flare now so we don't have an accident. But now I'm heading straight back up to the bottom of the slope section. So when I say bottom of the slope, I mean the top of this, but it will technically be the bottom of the slope. So pretty much you want to be kind of as middle as you can be. It's not that specific, but as long as you've got something to work with, you might need to veer a little to the right or left to grab the rope. So you will need to climb up and then twist backwards to get the rope. And then just... Oh, I jumped off way too soon. I can't be bothered to climb, so I'm just gonna reload. Oh, okay, that is fine. I was thinking I had too much height, but it's fine. I thought I was going to overshoot. So anyway, we do see this boulder. This activates once I step onto the flat section. So as long as you are not in the path of that, you will be just fine. And next, you think you can just run down here, but no you can't. There are loads of unmarked spike trap tiles. I do not know which ones are traps, but just to save frustrations, it's far better to shimmy all the way down. There we go. So when you can climb up, yes, do climb up on this last tile. And then once you are at the end, you can use your crowbar. Awesome stuff. Head on in, grab these shotgun shells. And then start climbing up. Okay, and now here we can see we have a silver sphere. So grab this, and then we can use these two levers to open this gate to exit out. And coming up, we have kind of a very mean trap, because I can't do my usual side jump. I mean, I can, but it's not very easy. I have done it before. I still lost a bit of health, so if you are near enough to the flame tile, your health still kind of does go down without being set on fire. But yeah. Yeah, so for me, I find it much easier just to do the sprint roll through the blades, get set on fire, and then you can't actually see it, but right at the end, there is some water, so you can put yourself out. I tend to back right up against the wall. So yeah, not the best, but... Okay, and then we can see there's another boulder. So just sprint down here, make sure you get out of the way, because you don't want to fall into that hole, you will be squished. And here we can see some items through this this fencing. You can actually bug this and jump straight forward into there, but I'll do it properly. I will show you how to get in and grab those items. So right up here, you can grab this. There we go. Make sure to press action instead of jumping and then pressing action, apparently. And there we go. So another shotgun as well. I do often feel like this area should have been a secret. And there we go. Also, just pointing out, I don't know why, like, this area is kind of buggy. Like, I can't really light a flare. Well, I can, but nothing's showing up. But the moment I get rid of the flare, there we go, that works. But next, we do need to continue down this way. We're actually about to end the level. There's going to be a Velociraptor down here, so I'm just going to run straight past. There we go. I'm going to throw this flare for good measure. And then just slide down here. And there we go, we are in the next level. So of course this is where I'm going to end it today, so thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Take it easy.